Well, it's good to think like that because it just makes sure that even if I'm a master of none, but I'm not the worst of all. You get what I'm saying? As long as if there's 5 different aspects you want to give a rating on out of those 5, physique, I can be a 6 out of 10. Business can be 7 out of 10. Mindset can be 7 out of 10. You know, but across the spectrum, it's not just one dimensional. You get what I'm saying? You know, I just noticed that we've got a full moon, guys. We've got the full moon there, and it's a sign that positivity is on the way. More blessings, more blessings. This is the exciting thing about social media, guys, where back in the day, people from the UK, will never meet them face to face, but now you can still be in conversation with people all around the world, provided that they are not sleeping in whatever time zone that they are in. So I know in the UK, depending if you are in London, I think you guys are, it's almost 7 p.m. for you guys. We are 2 hours ahead. May God bless you and have a fruitful 2025 and beyond. Shout out to you. It's you know, nowadays, guys, it's rare that people spread positivity. So you know, we need to come together and spread this positivity all around, where people must understand that God didn't make us to hate on each other, but to uplift each other. He says we must be fruitful, we must multiply, we must pour blessings. The mere fact that right now there are people all around the country and all around the world on this live stream is just showing you the power of social media. I'm just thinking, if I did not start my Instagram 11 years ago, at the beginning of 2014, I would never be at a position now where I'm living now, and I would never have the business that I've got now. Probably would have been strictly a bodybuilder. I know I would have been doing well in terms of bodybuilding, but not necessarily in terms of finances, because it's not really lucrative in South Africa. Or maybe I could have been one of those people that would have been fortunate to get some sort of opportunity to live that bodybuilder lifestyle. But when I thought of how I want to be building my life, I wanted to build a life where I can build relationships with people that I can go up with, because bodybuilding is more of a selfish sport, in a sense that you need to put all your energy onto yourself. You have to eat, you can't spread yourself out. It teaches you self-discipline and all of that, but it's all about you. There's nothing wrong with it, but depending on how you want to impact people. Yes, I can impact people maybe to get into shape in terms of bodybuilding, but that's a small group of people. When I realized that there's more of an opportunity to help people in other aspects, where the bodybuilders, it's a very small group of people out of the entire population, and I was thinking about 60 and 70% of the population, where 60 to 70% of the population is overweight or obese. People have no idea of how to get healthy. So I positioned myself to be more of a wellness coach. And then being a wellness coach, it then allows me to help someone get their mind right. Then they get their body right. Then can also turn it into a business at the same time. Then you end up starting to travel, you explore the world. Then when you start becoming, how do I say this, attractive to the marketplace, and you start building relationships, your clientele builds up. I remember when I started with my first few clients, then I got to my celeb clients, then word of mouth just got out there, then I'm getting higher value clients. So as you start getting higher value clients, you never have a shortage of money, because obviously the quickest way to make money, for those of you guys that are in the business world, I know you guys, some of you guys, you're in industries where it's uncomfortable to be speaking about money. I find it very weird to not speak about the one thing that you need to stay alive in terms of making a living. I mean, without money, what are you going to eat? Where are you going to stay? And all of that. And if you're not going to get comfortable talking about these things, you'll never be good at having those conversations. When you start family planning, when you start having kids and your kids start asking you questions, you're going to start pushing them away when they start asking you questions. What a child does when they're young, they ask questions because they don't know what's right and wrong. You are the navigation system for your kids. So your kids can only grow in the context of you as an adult. How much have you developed yourself to make sure that you are either creating the environment for your kids for them to then flourish. Obviously not for you to make them who you want them to be, but for you to create the environment on where you realize their God-given gifts are, and you can be the person that either puts them in the right environment, maybe away from harm, all of those things, where they can really focus on what they're really good at, so that they get developed at a fundamental phase, not necessarily by the time they've already accumulated a bit of bad habits, then they have to reverse it. The kids that are usually successful in their early 20s or 30s or in sports, the one thing you must know that they usually started whatever training routine they had long before it actually became important for it to be part of how to stay ahead in their industries, whether it's boxing, whether it's soccer, whether it's rugby, all of those things. If you start late, you are years behind the ones that really start when they are young. Some of them are starting at 3 years old, just learning how to throw a ball, kick a ball, etc. Whatever it is, painting, all of those things. Nowadays, I'm seeing people become millionaires at age 13 years old. I'm like, jeez. There's no way to be telling people that, no, just postpone it till late and stuff. Now, obviously, it's never too late. There's people that became billionaires in their 60s, like the owner of KFC became a millionaire or billionaire in his 50s and all of that. But we're in the information age now. So now anyone can equip themselves and start setting themselves up early. Be grateful for being alive, because materialistic things go, but you are still alive. So you can always get those things back. Remember, what's coming is better than what is gone. I've separated myself either in fitness, I've separated myself in business. There's the Herbalife business, and Coach Nina and I are the founders of the Holistic Blueprint, which is literally a smart profit system which complements our Herbalife business. And what it has done is that it has made Herbalife our tertiary income. There's primary income, secondary income, and tertiary income. And believe it or not, today we got phone calls from people in the company just saying, hey, yo, Junior and Coach Nina, can you guys please record a video for us? You know, we are looking at the stats and you guys are dominating in everything. You guys are recruiting, your production is high, your team is sustaining certain production and all of that, and you're dominating compared to everyone else. Can you please record a video for us where you can just send it to us so that we can send it to the higher ups? They really want to know what you're doing so that we can start educating the new people that come in. So you are going to be part of what we call the Holistic Blueprint, and that's where we're going to give you our systems that help us have an unfair advantage or a super competitive advantage, where we are using 1% systems that are giving us such dope results in business. You know, for us personally, we've given ourselves a self lockdown where we locked ourselves and isolated ourselves, and we said, you know what, let's sacrifice this good life for a great life. And we were just building our systems. We weren't posting much last year, and then boom, this year we're like, okay, let's just come out and play a little bit and just show people a little bit of the results. And we are far from finished, and this is exactly why we're having the Virtual Millionaires Conference, to enlighten people on the importance of AI, social media, personal branding, how to become a virtual millionaire before becoming a cash flow millionaire, and then before becoming a liquid millionaire, then obviously becoming an asset millionaire. So the easiest millionaire to become is a virtual millionaire, which is what we're going to be covering at the Virtual Millionaires Conference.